traveling domestically in the United States is going to be much tougher than it's been in the past. As of January 1st, about 4 states will be requiring passports for travel, interstate travel. They have to comply with the REAL ID Act, a federal law enacted a decade ago, and January 2016 is the deadline for states to reach compliance with the federal guidelines. And if those states don't issue federally approved IDs before January, residents of those states will not be able to use their state-issued driver's licenses for air travel. And these states are Louisiana, Minnesota, New Hampshire, and New York. They have failed to comply with the REAL ID Act. So millions of Americans are facing possibility that their state-issued IDs won't meet federal standards, making them unacceptable for domestic travel. They will not be able to board an airplane for domestic travel. The Transportation Security Administration will stop accepting the non-compliant IDs, meaning that even domestic flights will require the use of a passport. So U.S. citizens, U.S. residents will have to have, the citizens of course, U.S. passports. Those who are not citizens will have to use the passport of the countries they are citizens of. Records show that 9.5 million driver licenses have been issued in those states. New York, Louisiana, and New Hampshire were granted extensions to make new cards and issue them to the public. Minnesota does not have that luxury. And when the REAL ID law goes into practice, some states are afraid the federal government is planning to use them for a database to spy on U.S. citizens, or of course American residents. Not everybody in the States is a U.S. citizen. Others think that it's an overreach outside the federal government's power. New Hampshire and Minnesota passed laws prohibiting the state from manufacturing new IDs. Louisiana and New York are simply dragging their feet and delaying. Louisiana's legislator passed a bill that would have solved the problem for the state in 2014, but Governor Bobby Jindal vetoed it, calling it unnecessary federal oversight. I'll leave links below for you for this.